Oh, I mistimed it by a second, man. Damn. I came running back in. Hello, guys. How are you? How are you? I hope you're well. Thank you for joining me here today for what should be I don't even know if I want to set expectations here. I'm nervous for this one. I don't know how this is going to go. I think we've all sort of lost trust in. I don't think we ever had trust in Roberto Martinez, to be honest. I think we've lost trust in this Portuguese side to actually show up. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of hate watchers here, which I don't blame you. Watching this Portuguese side is a little bit. It's fun, I'm sure. I'm sure it's fun if you're a hate watcher. Love the kit, guys. Who remembers this? This is maybe amongst my most obscure kits in the collection. Certainly, it is the most obscure Portuguese kit I have. Limited run, Nike. They did a, well, does anyone remember them? I'm sure you're probably Googling it now, but does anyone remember them? Hey? Oh, Zach already with the 267.67. All right, Zach. Let's go. Getting that first place. First guy in the lineup. Zach. Thank you for that donation, my man. Thank you. Yeah, you're five. This was part of you can look it up. Not Portugal. Nike did this like limited campaign. They had this like I think it was called it says right here. Stand up, speak up. Stand up, speak up. It was like this anti-racism thing that they did, I guess, in 2005. And so they had a limited run where like one international window, the Nike teams wore these like black and white kits, all of them. And there was like these bracelets and stuff. I think Thierry Henry was the main dude behind it, or one of like the faces for it. I think back when he was still with Nike, before he went to Puma. Was it Puma he went to? I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's what this is. I figured I'd try something different for Portugal, see if we can get them to perform. But yeah, thank you for that donation, Zach. That wasn't what you were talking about. But yes, Trincão and Conceição should start, says Dono for Denver. I feel Uzbekistan are going to park the whole Titanic and Portugal won't do anything, says Cambo Dran 1198. I think so too. Well, I mean, they have the playbook. There's like multiple tournaments of evidence of how to beat Portugal or give yourself a chance to not lose to Portugal is by playing that way. So they probably will go for that. They have no like real motivations to do otherwise, right? They played Colombia already. Now they play Portugal. Then they play DR Congo. So if they can get a draw, they lost to Colombia. So if they can get a draw off of Portugal and then try to go for the win against DR Congo, they're through. They're pretty much through. So I don't blame them for playing that way. Will it make for a good watch here? Probably not. Probably not. Could even make for another Drabona. Who else we got here? I haven't even said hi to everyone. We got Rushab, we got Don, we got Nayad, we got Fonz, Alberito, Tengist, Dominic, Harry Fernandes, Diana Souza is back. Alberito, I don't know if I said that already. Prince Brandon, of course, is here. Prince Brandon, dropping a £5 donation. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Prince Brandon. As always, appreciate you coming out so often, too. Every single stream you've been here. My man. Thank you for that. He says, need Portugal to play well to wake me up after a long flight back home and my makeshift setup back here in Japan. Oh, right, because you were, well, I guess pounds, you must live in the UK. Someone else who lives in France. Someone else. But hey, I'm sure you're glad to be back in Japan. Thank you for that donation. Hopefully that does happen and they do sort of wake us all up. It was tough watching Austria versus Argentina, wasn't it? That was a tough one. It was a really, really tough one to watch. Very slow, Very caught up in the midfield. Andy says, Portugal gains confidence from the Nations League, but why is it often compared to the Euros? But why is it often compared? Why is it not great compared to the Euros and World Cup? I don't know. I don't know what it is. Hello from a very wet corner of Pennsylvania. Yeah, you guys are getting this weird weather also. Harry says he has a good feeling. Okay. Okay. I hope you're right, Harry. Like I said, I grabbed my most obscure Portugal jersey for this match. The anthems are going on. I do like these anthem jackets that Portugal have. Again, I don't know if you guys find the Portugal kits to be super nice. I find them to be just fine is how I would describe it. Just totally fine. Nothing that's really making me want to run to the store and buy one. The sunnies are here and we may need them. We may need the sunnies. I did turn up the brightness on this light so it's even brighter. Look at that. Look at that. Could melt your face. Both 7 out of 10, says Harry, as far as the kits go. Yeah, exactly. They're totally like just fine. You know, nice enough. Like not ugly enough that I'd be like, no, I'm never buying that, but not nice enough that I'm running to go out and buy one. Even the one that's like, they tried to sort of, you know, take a little bit of a risk on and do that sort of mint color with the waves and everything. That one it didn't capture me. I didn't fall for it. The run yesterday was great. Yeah, I did the hill efforts and I didn't hurt myself this time. Lots of hill efforts and then ran quickly home. So that was good. Except there's landscapers everywhere all over the road, so I was constantly running in and out of traffic. Which I'm sure all the cars really loved me. I'm sure I was a very popular person on that hill, running up and down the hill constantly. Super popular. Uzbekistan's national anthem going down here. Aman Ali says he thinks a draw is coming. No. But you're not saying you smell a draw. Andrew Garcia is saying draw coming, question mark. Nobody's smelling a draw yet. You don't want to bring the smells out. Cannavaro back to the shaved head. I mean, it is a World Cup after all. It is a World Cup. He has to go into World Cup mode with that shaved head, like when he won it in 2006. Did any of them say, hey, are you Adrian from Roberto TV? No. No. I don't get recognized that often. I'm not that well known, that's for sure. Very small time. Been recognized a few times at like Montreal Impact games. Funnily enough, one of my favorite restaurants in the city. The owner, great guy. He knew my content, which was really funny. So we talk every time I go there. Is this a battle of two mid managers? Yes, it is, Alberito. It is. Cannavaro's not had a very convincing managerial career, that's for sure. Ivan FBI saying, let's go Faizulliev, Kusanov, and Shomurodov. Imagine Portugal doesn't win this game. Imagine. And they just get 2 points from matches against DR Congo and Uzbekistan. They do. Meanwhile, Cabo Verde's going up against Uruguay and Spain and getting 2 points. Is it weird when you get recognized? It's always a shock, not like a I'm scared kind of shock, but it's just very surprising to me. That would be amazing, says Ethan Karras. I'm sure a lot of people would love it. Guys, bring back the referees looking at the camera. instead of having them sit awkwardly locked in on the screen as if they're really doing something right now. Bring back the VARs looking at the camera. That one guy ended it for everyone, and he didn't even do anything wrong. Come on. I'm sure he did that for his kids, doing the little circle game. He gets to punch millions of people who saw that now. You know? Circle below the waist. Got him. Surely that was for his kids. I didn't actually look into the story of what he said it was, but that's my assumption. So Cristiano Ronaldo starts again. I mean, we knew that would happen. He's going to start every game. Unless maybe if Portugal do not win this game and he has a stinker where he's not involved, maybe Roberto Martinez will change something, but I highly, highly, highly doubt it. Really do doubt it. He did start João Felix. Ruben Dias is also back, I believe. Let's go through the lineups, actually. I barely looked at them. I was running around town before this. Diogo Costa, Cancelo, Ruben Dias, yes, is in there for Araújo. Renato Vega and Nuno Mendes. Then you got João Neves, Vitinha, Pedro Neto. He's starting again, but on the opposite flank, Bruno Fernandes and João Felix, and then Cristiano Ronaldo at the top. Right move dropping Bernardo Silva, absolutely. He cannot play as a winger. He either goes in the midfield or he has to sit on the bench. This isn't 2017. Him as a right winger is not it. Yeah, I agree. Totally agree. It just can't work. He just has negative pace. Like, you can make a case for some guys playing as sort of a wide playmaker, but it just does not call for that. Does not call for that in this World Cup. Did Fabio Cannavaro get a hair transplant and now he's lost the hair from the hair transplant? That's a shame. Poor guy. Curious Benji, how are you? Thank you for coming through. The match is about to, and now it has kicked off. Fighter 3041 says, I think Felix will play more as a second striker. I would think so too. I'm sure out of possession, he'll drop to the left. But in possession, I think that he will sort of move more inside and give room to Nuno Mendes to go along that left flank. We'll see. Pedro Neto is the only one who doesn't make sense for me, but it looks like an improvement from the previous lineups as Diana, and I agree with you. He's not my favorite guy. But that's okay. I'd rather see like Trincão out there or something. Even Conceição again. Conceição was the only one that was actually running at players. Switch on. Hey, Zach. It's okay. It's okay. You want to see a little more flair, less sideways passing, more efficient passes? Yeah. They were passing sideways and backwards all match long against DR Congo. Bruno Fernandes, nice touch. Here we go. Vitinha. Ball across and no one there to meet it on the edge of the 6. Great ball across from Bruno, though. Portugal showing some urgency, which is good. Bruno. Oh, great pass. Bruno. Bruno over the bar. Looked like it took a touch. Looked like it took a touch. It's a corner kick for Portugal. Bruno starting well here. Bruno has to be involved if Portugal are going to succeed. I know there's so many Bruno haters when it comes to people who support the Portuguese national team. Mind you, they may just be Ronaldo lovers. I don't know. But Bruno is so necessary to success in this team. The greatest creator in this team. Oh, low cross in by João Cancelo. Okay, good pressure so far, but Portugal also started super well against DR Congo, scoring 5 minutes in. Nunes for the throw-in. Arya, how are you? Thanks for joining us. Renato Vega. Vitinha splitting the defense. So, as of now, Uzbekistan is not playing with a back five as DR Congo did. João Felix waiting for Nuno Mendes. That's a great ball from João Felix. Nuno Mendes to Ronaldo. A swing and a miss. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Swing and a miss from Ronaldo. He swung too late. He touched it, but he swung too late. Come on, man. Just score, please. Yeah, it was. It was a great attacking move by João Felix and Nuno Mendes. If only they could have got a touch on the end of it. But João Felix, that perfectly weighted ball. He waited for the defender to come to him and then just slipped it through. That was very nice. Very, very nice. And I used to be a lot warmer to João Felix. He lost me for a little bit, but he looks, from the first couple of touches we've seen here, that's João Felix to Bruno. He had Nuno Mendes there. Bruno cutting inside, goes for the chip ball to the far post. It is a poor one. It is a poor one. Matthew Diaz, thank you for that donation, man. Hope you're doing well. Great to see you. It's fun seeing all these familiar names in the chat. I do not forget any of you. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Looking better in the first few minutes than we did all of last game. Yes. Completely agree. Oof. Bruno's strike was on target, it looked like. Like it would not have gone over. Perhaps the keeper would have had it, but that deflection did take it over, as we knew. Portugal looking nice so far. Goya saying a bit early. He's saying, to be fair, he's saying so far, Goya. Looking nice so far. Now, ball over the top to Pedro Neto. If we're playing long balls, then Pedro Neto is good to have on the pitch. Guy's quick. Cancelo. Well done, Cancelo. Ronaldo. There it is. There it is. He did it. He did it. 1-0 Portugal. That time he connected. Much better. His first goal in 11 major tournament matches. It's 11 tournament matches since his last goal. Let's go. Let's go. Portugal scored early last time, and they certainly fell off massively. Hopefully they can continue like this. Never seen Ronaldo look so relieved. Draw canceled. I hope you're right, Andrew. I hope you're right. But now I hope that Uzbekistan doesn't fall into a back 5 or 6 like DR Congo did. Great ball by João Cancelo. Really nice finish. You got to hand it to him. Really nice finish from Ronaldo. Okay, commentator, calm down. He's saying spectacular goal. I don't know about that. It was a really well taken goal though. Nice clean finish. Do. Come on now. Uzbekistan now attacking down the right. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. 4 more goals to go. Imagine. That'd be crazy. I say let's go. I say let's go. Ronaldo, you get in on it. The Golden Boot race so far has been really fun. Mbappe on 4. Haaland on 4. Messi on 5. The stat padding begins. Don't say it. Don't say it. João Felix. Bruno Fernandes to Nuno Mendes. Ooh. João Felix taken out there. Hard foul by Karimov. I want to see João Felix balling out, though. I haven't seen that in a while. I don't watch Al Nassr all that often. Yeah, Don, I think that could have been a yellow as well. But referees have been really letting people play, besides maybe in the first game of the tournament. He was handing out a lot of cards. When you say some might say Saudi is better than Liga, you mean Cristiano Ronaldo might say? Here we go. Bruno to deliver it. Ball to the back post. Ooh. Cancelo goes for the strike. Let's see lots of goals. Let's see lots of goals here. Cancelo. I want to see you ball out too. Bruno gives up the ball. Throw in Nuno Mendes. And there we go. Now we see out of possession. Uzbekistan dropping into that back 5. I'm asking for a 1-1. Me? I don't want no 1-1. Ronaldo on the ball. Lots of cheers when he's on the ball. Vitinha. No shot, I'm asking for a 1-1. Cancelo. Pedro Neto. I have some major face blindness or player blindness with Pedro Neto. Every time he's out there near or on the ball, I'm always like, who's that guy? Oh, right. Every single time. But I have a really dumb brain. I think I may have brain worms. I think they're slowly eating at my brain. In two different videos. Obviously, because they weren't talking about the same people. Same sort of, there'd be no reason to speak about them in the same video, but I got Lars Ulrich and Sven Ulrich mixed up. Great. So Bayern's third goalkeeper and the drummer from Metallica. Okay, good. And then I got Carlos Valderrama and Wilmer Valderrama mixed up as well. Wow. What is wrong with my brain? Maybe there's a medical condition. João Cancelo. Anyway. Ooh. That's a horrible ball, actually. Shomurodov would have been in behind had he got that correct. Great striker, Wilmer. Bruno. Inside to João Felix. Not a good ball from Bruno there. Ooh, Pedro Neto hauled down. It is going to be a free kick. Who do you think's going to take it? Ronaldo pointing at himself already. Yellow. Yellow card. 3-0 halftime, says Goya. Absolutely outside the box. Yeah. No, Don, it's not a pen. Contact started outside the box. Let's see it. We've seen so many videos of Ronaldo practicing free kicks. Well, I say so many videos. I've seen like 2 since he's been at the tournament. Practicing free kicks, looking good. You think it will be number 7 on this? Yes. Yes, commentator, I do. I certainly do. That is a really difficult place. That is a very difficult place to score from, no matter who you are. Unless he just smashes it keeper side. Maybe you see Bruno, or not Bruno, Ruben Dias and Renato Vega standing there. As he runs up, they may split and he'll just shoot it keeper side. I would imagine he would do that. Under the wall, could work. Could work if he hits it low and hard. Could work, but there is a guy laying under the wall, so I guess not. I say just go keeper side. But it looks like he's going to really try to bend it. All right, let's do this, Ronaldo. Do another thing that you haven't done for Portugal in a major tournament. Ever? Oh, no, he did it against Spain. Against Spain, he scored that free kick. Everyone gets their phones out. Taking forever to take this free kick. Let's go! Okay, referee, you got it sorted now? Let's see. Nuno Mendes takes it and he scores. He did exactly what I said he should. What a strike from Nuno Mendes. Ronaldo's pointing to his head. Whatever. I'm not going to try and decipher what that was. It looked like he was trying to say that it was his idea. Maybe it was. Great strike from Nuno Mendes. Great strike. Smoked it. Well done. Very well done. Exactly as we said, right, guys? Renato Vega and Ruben Dias would run away, and they go keeper side. When you're that close to the 18, it's way too difficult to try and go over and down on the wall and still have enough pace to actually beat the keeper. Well done. Very well done. Oh, Uzbekistan. Can they work it wide? They do. The strike at goal, saved. Rather tame, rather tame. Diogo Costa throws it out. Can Portugal get another before the half is up? I believe it was Goya who said that it was going to be 3-0 by the half. Hey, João Cancelo balling it out there. Bruno Fernandes with another loose pass. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Sorry, guys. I just realized that my scoreboard backer is gone. Gotta fix that. There we go. Hey, you can see the score again. Massive. Massive. There we go. Okay. We are back. Another free kick for Portugal. Will Nuno Mendes take it? You would think so, for it to be an out, for it to curl away from the keeper, an out swinger, as they say. Or will it be Bruno? Is Cannavaro Balder when they zoomed in on him? Yeah, I think so. Like I was saying, okay, Bruno takes it, plays it short to Nuno Mendes in a great position. His squared ball's blocked by the defender. Blocked. Ooh, João Felix nearly. Zach, I don't believe in all that. Vitinha with a swing and a miss hit. Pedro Neto trying to go byline. Gets past his defender. Uzbekistan certainly not looking as defensively capable as DR Congo were. Great work from João Felix. He's been really good. Ronaldo with the no-look pass to a João Felix that's on the ground. Oh. That was funny. Yeah, exactly, Alberito. He has been good so far. So far, he has been good. Hopefully he can continue, though. Bruno Fernandes to take this one. Surely it's going to go into the box this time. An in-swinger. Just needs a little touch, a little glancing touch towards the goal. Ooh, and everyone was trying to bend out of the way from it. João Cancelo with the foul as Shomurodov was trying to counter, and it is hydration break time. Hydration break time, everyone. All right. Drop a like if you dislike the hydration break. Do me that favor. Do me that favor. Let's see. What's going to be the first commercial? Is it going to be Michelob or is it going to be the Building Canada one? It is FanDuel. It would have been one of the three. And I chose wrong. It is FanDuel. So, do we think that Goya is correct? Is it going to be 3-0? Is it going to be 3-0 by the end of the half? Have your say, guys. Have your say. There you go, Goya. You're the center of a live stream poll. We got a couple of yeses. Okay. Mostly yeses. Mostly yeses. Sure. I don't know. It's hard for me to say. These water breaks usually kill the momentum of one team, of the team who's in the ascendancy, as they say. 6-0 halftime. Come on, Andrew. I mean, I'd take it. I'll take it. Six would be wild. Okay, Goya, the people believe. The people believe. Go Cool wants that big Ron hat trick. 2-1 halftime, says Zach. Martinez masterclass. Canada game 2.0, which, by the way, we are, of course, doing Canada-Switzerland tomorrow. I hope it's not a stinker. I think that Canada will be a little bit, or will continue to be hot after that Qatar match. Now they have this added motivation with what happened to Ismail Kone. But we'll see. You never know. Yeah, Don, exactly. If you're losing, you want the commercial break. You really want it. Am I going to watch Bosnia at the same time? I'll have like a small screen on because I can do multi-view. So yeah, I guess so, but I'll mostly be focusing on Canada. Of course. And I intend on getting some Tim Hortons to have during the stream. As well as all the Canadian stuff that I had last time that clearly was good luck. Clearly it was good luck, me wearing all that stuff. Yeah, Don, Canada just needs a draw to finish top, which is sick. Sure, knowing Jesse Marsh, they're going to go for the victory, but they'll take the draw. Hard to read Switzerland. Difficult to read them. Clearly, Bosnia capitulated. But then they also, Switzerland also drew Qatar, so it's very difficult to get a read on Switzerland. One good, one bad. If Canada finishes top, I believe they face a third place team. Right now, if the round of 32 was to start right now, I believe that it would be Canada versus Mexico. Which would be on the 28th. Foul. Yep, Uzbekistan. That's it. Go cool. Uzbekistan getting a little bit better since the break. Can they maintain it? It's risky going for the win against Switzerland. Yeah, the Swiss certainly have good attackers that can punish. Punish. Oh my God, what are you doing, João Cancelo? Oh, what a strike, what a goal. What a strike, what a goal from Uzbekistan. Zach is so far correct at 2-1. Wow. Ay, 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 ay. They're trying to say that there was a foul on João Cancelo. We'll have to see. We will have to see. What a hit. Kind of a foul. He did get a little touch. It's kind of a foul. It would be unfortunate for Uzbekistan if they pulled that back. Wow, 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 wow. It is being checked. It looks like there's one angle where his foot does touch the ball first, I believe. But it looks like, no, not at all. Not at all. I feel bad. It was a sick strike, but it was a foul. It's such a shame that they're taking that goal away. Such a sick goal, but we got to be honest, that is a foul. That is a foul. He did not get any of the ball, and he got a lot of João Cancelo. Yeah, it's a foul. No goal for Uzbekistan. A shame. A shame for them. We'll take it off the board. But certainly the right call. What a hit, though. No card, no card. No need for a card either. I don't think. The streets will not forget this goal. Yeah, that was a sick one. One of the best disallowed goals you'll see at a World Cup. Uzbekistan. Can they continue this momentum? That was a pass to absolutely nobody. Nuno Mendes on the ball. He loses it. Is that a foul from Nuno? No, it's not. Anxiety, you missed a goal from Cristiano Ronaldo and another goal from Nuno Mendes from a free kick. And also a disallowed goal for Uzbekistan, which was an absolute banger, but there was a pretty clear foul right before the guy struck the ball. We will not forget this banger. We will not forget the banger that was taken from us. Or from Uzbekistan. But us as football fans. It should have counted. What are we talking about? R? AR? ARRG2N? Is it me or is Portugal stopping to play? Yeah, they are certainly slowing down. Once again, which is their big habit. They love to just take the foot off the gas. But also, it was an opportunity for Uzbekistan to for Uzbekistan to sort of recollect themselves, get themselves back into shape, get their game plan sorted out by Fabio Cannavaro during that hydration break. Yeah, Samuel Prince, they do. You just watch out for this pattern because it's happened so many times where a team will be doing really well, hydration break comes, and then the team who was on the back foot is suddenly either on equal standing or starting to play on the front foot again. Foul by João Felix. Ooh, Diogo Costa. Why do I think that happens? I think it's kind of a mental thing. Just a little bit of complacency creeps into the Portuguese side or whatever team it was that was dominating, basically saying, guys, let's continue like this. We're doing really well. Whereas the other team is saying, guys, we got to do way more. Way, way more. Oh, Pedro Neto, you got to get that ball through. They also get, the team that's doing well, the manager may not have as many notes as the team that's doing poorly. So they can kind of get a little bit of a reset, adjustments tactically, whatever. Yeah, that's right, Arias Tosh. Commercial breaks are great for players like David Beckham, Ronaldinho, and Zidane. That's right. It's great for them. Lamine Yamal as well. Lionel Messi in that Michelob Ultra. Pedro Neto goes to pass it back to Ronaldo when he's completely blocked, and there's two or three other players in the box. Shomurodov. Oh, that Uzbekistan player was just had no gas. No gas whatsoever. That should have been a good counter for Uzbekistan. Now, Portugal to counter. João Felix down the left. Center backs comes to meet him. Bruno's through the middle. João Felix goes for the outside of the boot pass. That's a little bit annoying. Could have just rolled it inside to Bruno. Vitinha. Bruno. Oh, Ronaldo goes down. Referee says no foul. Ronaldo is still on the floor. Now he's up. He's good. Canadian players aren't any different. I keep seeing Alistair Johnston. No, yeah. Him. I said Jonathan David, I think, for Michelob Ultra. I remember at the previous World Cup, it was all Kyle Laren doing this commercial for a restaurant chain called Osmos, which is like a shawarma place. Is midfield getting emptied again? I hope not, Migas. I hope not. But let's see. Have Portugal played well or did they just take their chances? They were playing well. for about the first 20 minutes or so, and then they stopped playing again, like they did against DR Congo. Great. Jean Felix to Bruno Fernandes. Jean Felix getting forward. Ronaldo, great through ball to Ronaldo. Ronaldo, can he finish? He does. It's 2. 2 for Cristiano Ronaldo. Good speed there. Gotta hand it to the guy. Showed some good speed. When he gets to, sprint for a while and continue at a sprint, he can get a good top speed still. It's his acceleration in the first few yards that is not great. Number 2 for Cristiano Ronaldo. It is 3-0. What a through ball from Bruno Fernandes. I don't think there is a real question of offside. Let's see. Can't see him at all. This is not a very good replay. That was a perfect finish. Just sent the keeper the wrong way. Right inside the post. Look, gotta hand it to him. Gotta hand it to the guy. Goya prediction is happening. 3-0. 3-0. Hat trick for CR7 today, says Introvert. It's certainly looking like it could happen. Someone was saying that people are underestimating Uzbekistan. So far, I think they've been properly estimated. You're hearing 7-0, 8-0? I don't know. I mean, maybe. That first, honestly, both were good finishes. And both were things that he'd been sort of ripped apart for a while. I can't believe how easy this Uzbekistan backline is to sort of get through. I thought they were going to be much more difficult in this. I thought it was going to be difficult like DR Congo. Vitinha, great ball to João Felix. Oh, and he didn't square to Ronaldo. I thought he would for sure. Really thought he was going to square that to Ronaldo. Sports Kids says Portugal are a strange team. They are more effective on the counter with their front line, of course, but they don't have an X factor that can open up defenses. That's just not Fernandes' game. He can play a good ball in, that's for sure. I think up against low blocks, you need your striker to be a little bit more mobile and sort of joining in the play more instead of trying to just go to the back post every single time your team has possession. That's where I think it is fine to sort of criticize Ronaldo. It doesn't, and people say, oh, it's the midfield's fault, but it's not really making it easy when you play so statically that the defense doesn't have to move much, so there's not much going on. Not much is on for you to pass to. But in transition, attacking like that, Ronaldo can still be effective. Nuno. Ooh. Does not get past the Uzbeki there. Uzbekistan. Can they make something of this? Shomurodov. This is looking better from Uzbekistan. Shomurodov cuts inside. And a poor strike. It does boil down to the manager. That's for sure, AR. He certainly is at fault for a lot of it. Looks like the vanity big name managers for newer teams is not panning out, says Pirates Rock. Cannavaro with Uzbekistan, Kluivert for Indonesia. Yeah. Yeah, it certainly does not look great so far for Uzbekistan after they had a pretty decent qualifying campaign in Asia. Back post. Back on the flank. Shmurodov floating into the back post. No. Uzbekistan still working it around. You know, I never could understand how Allegri couldn't get the best out of Leon as a CF. I get he's an inverted winger, but the pace and technical quality he has, man, says Don. Yeah, it's I mean, he is he conducive to how AC Milan had been playing under Allegri? Everyone fell off majorly under Allegri in the second half of the season. Even Pulisic didn't score a single goal. Oh, Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan just could not get it going there. Their attack is looking pretty deserted besides Shomurodov. It's difficult to get anything going. Just seeing who we could play after the groups. Brazil, Morocco, or Scotland. Tough games. Can we get a live stream for whoever we play? Asked Prince Brandon. Sure, man. Yeah, I'm definitely going to keep doing the live streams during the knockout phases as well. Absolutely. Thank you for that donation once again, dude. Greatly appreciated. Nuno Mendes. Ooh, Ronaldo. Can't get a touch on it. Nuno Mendes. Was that a foul? Referee says no. Jean Felix is constantly going for that outside of the boot pass. The Rabona TV live stream records looking better? Yeah, man. Why don't I pull that up for you guys? This is what we're looking at without the Portugal record or without the Portugal match coming into play. Three wins, 4 draws. So we're getting better. We're going to, I assume, even it out. Unless Uzbekistan pulls off something unbelievable. That's a huge block from Renato Vega. Huge block. That's right, Miranda. No losses here. João Neves. Hey, what are you doing? Yeah, that was good from Renato Vega. Not always the biggest Renato Vega guy, but that was good. João Cancelo. His attempted pass is blocked. Yeah, Rabona TV FC is doing great in the groups. Played 7 matches, so an upper hand, but it's the way she goes. If Portugal win today, we'll have a draw even on the Drawbona TV win-draw stats. Truly Drawbona TV fan club out here. That's right. We will be even, an even record. Oh. Oh. Ronaldo sends it to the corner, and it's a throw-in for Uzbekistan. Deep, 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 deep in their own half. Portugal actually, playing up high here, not really pressing. Oh my God, what the hell was that? Just giving the ball to Portugal. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Renato Vega. Cancelo. Ooh. Nearly getting that one in towards Pedro Neto. João Neves. Not a great cross to the back post. Nuno Mendes. Bruno. Ball inside. Doesn't reach Ronaldo. Radim says Nuno Mendes might just be the hottest player this summer. I wonder if any club will spend some crazy money for him. João Cancelo to Ronaldo. Ronaldo almost lifted it in. Cleared off the line. That was inventive. Very inventive from him. Great tracking back from João Felix. But yeah, Radim, I think that he might just be. If you ask me. That was inventive from Ronaldo. That was close. That was close. And that's the half. Do you think they'll continue to score in the second half? I got to believe that they will. I got to believe that they will. They want to. They have to want to. If they do stop scoring and they just want to sit back, I will be incredibly ashamed of all of them. First half hat trick, yeah, almost, Mr. Copper, almost. So, 3-0 Portugal, certainly a much better performance overall. Surprised that Uzbekistan isn't sitting back more. I really thought that they would roll out a back 5 for this game, but they definitely stuck with that back 4. Even out of possession, a lot of times. Yeah, Goya, go for a second prediction. You were correct. Even out of possession, a lot of times, they'd still only have 4 at the back. Which I really thought that they would just sort of adopt the DR Congo way of life. But DR Congo, I guess, they have better defenders, better center backs. Although Kusanov, not a bad player. Not a bad player at all. Barely seen the guy, though. Barely seen Mr. Kusanov out there. Anxiety smells a 3-3. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Don't smell that. Really have barely seen Kusanov out there. And I don't think that this formation from FOTMob is correct. At least at the beginning of the match, maybe they were playing this, but they were absolutely playing a back four most of the time. Let's see if they changed it. No. Now they're showing 5-4-1, which seems a little bit more accurate because there was times when after Portugal had scored, it was more like a... I was also seeing a 4-5-1, so I think it's just totally dependent on what's going on out there. Five, 3-2. Yeah, there's certainly moments where they had a back five. They're doing it all. They're doing it all, man. So is Portugal like my second nation? Yeah, for sure. The thing is I've supported Portugal at more major tournaments because my parents are Portuguese. I've supported Portugal at more major tournaments than I have been able to support Canada at. Just because Canada didn't make a World Cup until 2022. Of course, they play in like the Gold Cup domestically in CONCACAF, but they definitely didn't play in any World Cups in my lifetime. I know they played back in the 80s, but certainly not in my lifetime until the 2022 World Cup when they qualified. Uria says, feels like all the unks like Ronaldo, Leo, Luca, Reem could all be doing Blue Chew ads during the World Cup. Reem. Timmy Reem. Crazy, no, Serena, arguably the first for me since Canada was never a contender. Yeah. Yeah. I'm really excited for the Canada game tomorrow. Really, really excited. Spectacled Pikachu. He's back. I'm so happy. I assume you're talking about Ronaldo. It was nice, you know. I am very much indifferent when it comes to Ronaldo. But if he's scoring and doing well for Portugal, I'm very happy. I'm very happy. I am certainly a Portugal first guy. I support Portugal and not the players. Like any of the players, I don't really care if they're in the lineup or not. The only thing I care about is how well they're playing. And if they're playing well and they deserve to be in the lineup, great. But if they're not playing well and they don't deserve to be in the lineup, then I'll have something to say. And unfortunately, that was kind of the case with Ronaldo for a long time, even though I know that a lot of Ronaldo supporters like to just say, no, it's the rest of the team. They're not giving him passes, but that is ignoring the sort of effect that having Ronaldo in the team has on the overall tactics and game plan from Roberto Martinez. So, Adrian, what are you doing if there's ever a weather delay during a stream? I don't know. That's a really good question. That is a really good question. I don't know. I guess I would start playing some online games. Something. Do you think Portugal can make it beyond the round of 32? Yeah, for sure. If they finish second, that will make things complicated because they're playing second place from group, is it L? Yeah, L. So that could be either an England or probably a Croatia. Can I describe Cristiano Ronaldo's performance, Abdullah? Yeah. He started the game with a pretty poor miss, a swing and a miss, which was definitely an uh-oh sort of feeling for everybody. It was a great ball in, and he kind of erred on it. He sort of swung too late, and it went off of his toe and sort of bounced away. Not a good start. But then, maybe it was like the next opportunity that he had, I believe. Good attack down the right. João Cancelo with a really great ball right to the edge of the six kind of deal. Ronaldo makes a good run to the near post and a very fine finish just inside the post. Unstoppable for the keeper. So he was good there. Rest of the game, he's doing his thing. He's not linking up a ton with the rest of the team, but he's doing his thing. He's making runs. And thankfully for Portugal, this Uzbekistan team, they are playing a little bit further up the pitch than I would have expected. And countering for Portugal is a possibility. So that has been beneficial for Ronaldo and Portugal in general. And his second goal, a great run, a great ball through from Bruno Fernandes. So it's good to see those two link up because there's all those rumors and sort of conspiracy theories that people have about Bruno hating Cristiano Ronaldo and how Bruno always plays better without Ronaldo in the lineup, which is, with the very little data we have, kind of true. But yeah, great ball through from Bruno Fernandes and then a fantastic finish for Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't know which one was better because the second one was like inch perfect to sort of hit that reverse strike that goes inside the post. But the first one was also nice first time. So yeah, very good performance from Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm happy. Portugal's winning. Looking good out there. With Ronaldo retiring, has Ronaldo actually announced that he's retiring? With Ronaldo, yeah, is he? Did he actually announce? I thought that he said that he's never gonna like announce he's retiring. He's just gonna sort of do it one day. Oh, they're showing that Uzbeki goal again. I feel so bad for the guy. Incredible strike, unstoppable strike. Ronaldo will play till 50. Man's ageless. 50 years old or 2050? Probably 2050. He'll never retire. I can almost guarantee. I'm almost certain that if he performs well in this World Cup, which he had one not so great game and now one so far so good game, if he continues playing this sort of so far so good kind of form, I can see it. Him saying that he has one more tournament and that being the Euros. I can see it. The Euros are what he cares about. He'll retire after the 1,001st goal. I can just see him saying that he'll play the Euros again. At 43 years old. But that sounds insane, doesn't it? That sounds insane. I thought that he was going to be done after the 2022 World Cup. Then he said, nah, I'm going to do the Euros. Let's go. He did 2024, and then he stuck around for the 2026 World Cup. Just keeps going. I honestly hate the way we judge everything in this postmodern world. Popular media has way too much influence on our views. If he goes to the 2030 World Cup, that would be absolutely insane, man. He'll be what at that time? 45? 45. 45. 45. If he's still an effective player at 45, then you got to give it up to him. What is this commercial? Oh, it's the Nike commercial. Whenever it starts, I always think that it's a Star Wars commercial with the music. Yes, Serena, we got to go. I know. Oh, oh, oh. Felix is a difference maker, says UT. Yeah, you're not wrong. He really has been. He's been great down that left side. Bernardo Silva was not the move. We all love Bernardo Silva. Well, maybe not all of us, but most of us love Bernardo Silva. What a guy. But him as a wide playmaker on the wing, it just cannot work. It cannot work. You cannot do that. If you have serious aspirations, you cannot be doing that. No way. João Felix has, of course, there's the good with the bad that you get with him. He will try to do that outside of the boot pass over and over and over and over again. But it's a much better player to have out there. Much more mobile. He can get past defenders with the ball at his feet. You just need him. He can unlock defenses a little bit through his directness, and he's more effective on the counter as well. So right now, he's good. I would like to see Trincão out there. I would like to see him get an opportunity. We got to have that mustache in play. We got to see that mustache out there. It needs to be seen by the world. You feel like he's going to shut up the 0 knockout goals agenda? I hope so. Portugal could certainly use him. But my fear is that Portugal will play against a team that is more willing to play in a low block, as DR Congo did, and then Ronaldo will be ineffective against them. Because, again, like I said, Uzbekistan, the way that they've sort of lined up, the fact that Ronaldo had that opportunity on the counter, that never would have happened against DR Congo. Don Chaos, how are you? Thanks for joining me, man. All right, come on now. Let's end this halftime. Let's get going. Ooh, oh, oh, not the Europa League anthem. Aurora Boost, you're happy to see Felix start as a Sportingista? Yeah, he looks good out there. He looks good for the most part. I'm sad our team has never in FIFA Pakistan. You are very ambivalent about some things. I almost feel like I don't know you or where you stand. Based on what are you talking about? Spectacled Pikachu. No, yeah, Saf. It's in Houston. They're in Houston for this one. Players are coming out. I hear you, Abdullah. Unfortunate. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Juan Cardozo, Adrian, it was the first game. Now everyone goes forward. Now teams need goals and points. DR Congo was going forward. They're still going forward, but they were playing much deeper than Uzbekistan has been so far. I think that honestly, it's just Cannavaro's not a very good coach. Unfortunately, hate to say it, but his record speaks to that. He's sort of played. He's sort of played into Portugal's hands a little bit. Just your opinions. I feel like you don't take sides. You'd be an excellent. I don't know about that, but yeah, I try to be as balanced as possible. Certainly, it's not possible all the time. Nelson Semedo's coming on. Pedro Neto and João Cancelo are off. So Semedo and Conceição are coming on. So that right side is going to be completely different now. No Pedro Neto and no João Cancelo. It is Conceição and Semedo down the right. See ya, Abdullah. Take care, man. And we are off and running. After review, epic giving Brazil, says Prince Brandon. Why not? I think you guys could beat Brazil. Brazil didn't look great against Haiti. They didn't look stupendous against Morocco, and they didn't look great against Haiti either. So they're definitely a beatable side. And a team like Japan especially, I think, has a really good chance of beating Brazil. Vinicius has been playing really well. Cunha's finishing for that one goal was quite nice against Haiti. The other one, it was sort of shot in after against him by the defender. Italian coaches reach their peak at 95. That's why Cannavaro still sucks. Yeah, he has 40 years to go, and then he'll be good. Conceição. Five, 4-1 is what we're looking at for Uzbekistan to sort of end that debate. Okay, Fendi, that's enough, man. Relax. From Felix. Ooh, looked like the keeper got a touch. Strong strike by João Felix. Keeper did not get a touch. Goya, are you a Belgium supporter? Because, yeah, Rudy Garcia not doing great. Shomurodov. Oh, and it goes out for Uzbekistan. Portugal to attack down the left. It's crazy how few people are in the stadium at the beginning of halftime. I don't recall seeing that in Champions League games and stuff on TV. Super evident here. Everyone's in line for the bathroom all match long. Or all halftime long. Chuck Nasty says, this World Cup is planning out to be one of the best for the later rounds. Keeps it going. I'm really looking forward to the knockout stages, I gotta say. And I feel like some of the hype has dropped a little bit from compared to the first round of matches. The second round, I mean, everyone's just kind of waiting for that third round to see who's getting eliminated, who's finishing where. But it also, you add in the fact that there's 16 extra teams. The second round of matches, people have been a little bit on snooze, I feel like. Just a little bit. unless they're watching their own team. Because, yeah, the first round of matches, you see how everyone's doing, what they're looking like, are they potential contenders, that kind of thing. Second round, okay, whatever. And then the third round, deciding where teams end up finishing, that's when people start to get excited again. This was not one game you must see. No, definitely not. Next round, we have some good ones, though. France, Norway, for example. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. That's what I use as a water bottle. Oh, Conceição with the turn. Doesn't get there on time. Ooh, Ronaldo nearly taking it from the keeper. Heavy touch from the keeper. Good probability you'll get Argentina-France as a round of 32 game. Yeah, Mo, the match times are not. Ooh, what are Uzbekistan doing? Back heels in the box? My coach would have killed me if I did that. Back heel in your own penalty box. What are we doing, man? At 3-0 down? Have some respect for yourselves. And Uzbekistan do get a shot on target, but a relatively easy one. Fazuliev has been quite good. Urias, you're still in the same place. I don't want to dox you. You're still in the same place as you've always been. Is it your forever home? Vitinha, ball into Bruno. Let's see another goal. We could use another goal here. João Felix gets fouled as he cuts inside. More good work from João Felix, though. I think that he's made a very good case for himself to be the starter going forward for Portugal down that left flank. But yeah, France-Norway, that's going to be good. The battle of Mbappe and Haaland. Hmm. Wouldn't you want to see Leon? Yeah, I'll take a look at him. I'd be happy to see him subbed on, but I think as a starter, João Felix has made more sense. Because the thing with Rafael Leon is that he just is much, much, much better when he has space to run into with the ball. That's the kind of dribbler that he is. But when he's playing up against a team that's sitting a little bit lower and he doesn't have space, he doesn't do as well. But yeah, I mean, Mo, if Leon was super super in form, then sure, I'd be happy to see him out there. Ooh, Vitinha didn't get a foul there. Uzbekistan. Can they get a goal? Fazuliev. Oh, Shukrov. Low strike. Diogo Costa had it covered, and it goes wide. It's a corner kick for Uzbekistan. Will Uzbekistan get one? Trying to get a yellow for Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, for Ruben Diaz, sorry. Where's Bernardo Silva? He is warming up, but not coming on just yet. That's for sure. Ronaldo heads it out. João Felix to Chico Conceição. PH Tuber, how are you? Waiting for Uzbekistan to pull a 2005 Champions League final, Liverpool type of comeback. Imagine. That would be one of the results, one of the top results at this tournament for sure. Ronaldo wins a foul. Some people think this Uzbekistan is Greece 2004. Yeah, not quite. They haven't shown enough. I mean, they lost 3-1 to Colombia. Now they're losing 3-0 to Portugal. So is Ronaldo hitting this from 35 yards out or whatever it is? Strike at goal? Yeah, Cape Verde has been awesome to watch, hey, Goya? That 2-2. Whew. Yes, Ronaldo is going to hit this at goal. Dan, how are you? Ronaldo is going to smash this one. I mean, at 3-0, why not? He does not go to hit it. Oh, that was a good play. That was a good play. Good play from Portugal. Well saved, though, by the keeper. He was onside, too. Ooh, that looked like it hurt. Ouch. Got that knee straight to the shin. Ooh. Similar vibes to what Iran did against Belgium. Similar-ish. Ronaldo seems like he's fine. That was a tough one to take. Yeah, Deanna, they are looking good with these free kick routines. Bruno to take. Can Portugal get one from the corner kick? Really low. Really low. And it goes in. That was a Plinko goal. What the hell? Ping ponging across everything. Oh, 4-0. 4-0. Hate to see a goal like that. You really hate to see it. I have no idea who touched that ball. That hit like 3 or 4 different people, it looked like. Oh, there's Kusanov. Haven't seen him at all. They've barely shown him. Okay, so the ball comes in low. It looked like it hit off the defender and then the goalkeeper. João Felix, then Kusanov, then the goalkeeper, and then in. Wow. Wow. Just as they drew it up. Exactly how they planned it. Low off João Felix, off Kusanov twice, and then off the goalkeeper's hand as he was reaching back to grab it. Oh, boy. What a game. You hate to see it if you're Uzbekistan. That was a yucky one. 4-0 now. 4-0. That's an interesting corner kick, though. Portugal doing some creative stuff from their dead balls. Nuno Mendes taking it when everyone thought it was going to be Cristiano Ronaldo, and then they play that little chip ball to Ronaldo from the free kick, which was very well done. And then this corner kick, which was low, low, low at the near post. Jaime Hernandez called 4-0 earlier. Same Spain vibes that you're getting. Okay, so far so good for you. Yeah, Soliloquim. João Felix did get a good touch. Ooh, Uzbekistan nearly getting an opportunity there at the edge of the box. Nuno Mendes to Cristiano Ronaldo. Look at how many players get back so quickly for Uzbekistan. Ooh, Nelson Semedo. Couldn't get that. Fearing a dirty 1-1 in third match, says Abadeshan. What is the third one today? I was mostly looking forward to what I had at first. Third one is Panama and Croatia. Go cool, I can't. Unfortunately, so you just got to do some mathematics. This is the benefit of coming to the Rabona TV stream, is you get to do fast math. So what's 45 plus 17, you know? Stuff like that. I'm just keeping your brain smart. We all got to avoid dementia. So you may as well get on it early. There was an Uzbekistani guy here. Matthew Diaz, thank you for the star. Appreciate the star. These gifts are wild. I don't even remember turning them on. Yesterday or the last time someone sent me like a goat thing. I think it was when Lionel Messi scored. Skeleton, it can't all be fun and games and entertainment. You got to do some fast math while you're here. You know? Quickly, what's 45 plus 18? Come on. It's 63. João Neves. Conceição. Oh, cuts back. João Neves. Vitinha. Wait a minute. Did I just miss a substitution of the man that I wanted on the pitch? I did. Trincão for João Felix. The mustache is on. 21, 67. $78 times 2 is 156 plus 7 is 163, right? Conceição goes to the byline. Couple of walking step overs. Vitinha. Ooh. What just happened to Bruno? The way he fell there. Uzbekistan has some aggression, but the players are rather limited technique and tactics wise. Yeah, they're not the best. Kusanov is far and away their top player. Faziliev has also been good. I know I'm saying his name wrong. Is Rafa Silva in the Portuguese squad? No. Kieran, I can't do that. I know who could do that fast math though is Akanji. Akanji is like a genius. I don't know if you guys saw the video that I think it was it was BR Football released with him where he can do insane math equations in like seconds. Absolute math genius. Zach, thank you for that donation. And it goes to, the gifted membership goes to Abadashan. Hey. Uzbekistan countering. Great tackle there by Nuno Mendes, and it goes out for a goal kick. Saf, you saw that? Apparently it's a thing. Apparently it's a thing where he's actually like a math genius. At least fast math like that. Yes, it is Nuno Gomes, Zach. And yeah, Jaime, I thought that Paulinho was going to make the squad. He made the preliminary one. He joined them, I believe, or maybe I'm just getting that mixed up with the March international break when he was called up because Cristiano Ronaldo pulled out of the friendlies. Soliloquy. I'm really looking forward to Portugal versus those that are in to win it. So much quality in this team. Yeah, me too. And I think so long as those teams don't adopt like a super deep block against Portugal, we'd be in for some good teams and really sort of see the measure of this Portuguese team as well. Because also when, playing against a team that will open up a little bit more, Portugal will also benefit from that. Big time. Hydration break. Here we go. Commercial break. Which commercial is going to be first? Is it going to be FanDuel? Is it going to be Michelob Ultra? Is it going to be the Building Canada government commercial? Which one? Or the Nike Rip the Script? Let's see. Here we go. Oh, it is. Oh, I was wrong on all counts. It's the Scotiabank Visa Scene Plus Visa card. Damn. Sorry, guys. I let you down there. Government of Canada one will be last. Okay, mini dude. We're now taking predictions on when each commercial will show up. Problem isn't even the quick math. It's that the stream I'm watching have different times. So the one you're watching So even I have to offset it. Sorry about high five. Um, with this program, I don't have the ability to start from 45. It's very annoying. Oh, here we go. Ontario commercials. I don't even live in Ontario. Yes, Rob. Canadian feed. It is. I'm getting Ontario propaganda. Miss me with that. I don't care about this stuff. Alberito, 75 minutes. Ronaldo should come off, finish the game, and keep a clean sheet. I do wonder if that will happen, or if Roberto Martinez will let him stay out there to try to get the hat trick. I would be surprised if he took him off. I think he should. I think he should. You know, the game is won. It's 4-0. Let someone else get a run out there now. It's about the team, but he'll probably let him stay out there to try and get the hat trick. What are your thoughts on Ronaldo holding back Portugal by scoring? Who's saying that? Best place to go in Canada for the first time. Always had a soft spot for Canada. Montreal is sick. Has European vibes. But it depends what kind of Canadian experience you want. If you want like outdoorsy type stuff, go to the west coast of Canada. The west coast of Canada is pretty wild. You can see the Rockies, and then you can head over to the coast and see some more unbelievable views. That's what I would do. Fly into Cal. This is a good trip for you. Fly into Calgary if you're willing to drive. Fly into Calgary, rent a car, drive through the Rocky Mountains. It's absolutely gorgeous. Then drive through interior BC to the west coast, and you'll have all sorts of stuff to do. You can even go up the coast to Squamish and Whistler. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Ronaldo should never be taken off. Why? The game is back, by the way. 72 minutes in. Why should he never be taken off? Let me ask you this, Fendi. What if he was about to, like, look at what happened to Ismail Kone, getting an injury in a match that was already won. If you want Ronaldo to keep playing in this tournament, why wouldn't you take him off soon? Give someone else an opportunity and rest Ronaldo. And he's probably going to get his hat trick now. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Corner kick. At 4-0, you should be taking all of your starters, your important starters, as many as you can, off. Oh, it's not a corner. It's a goal kick. What the hell happened there? Ronaldo. Oh, what a save by the keeper. That was a great strike by Ronaldo. What are they doing at the back? Another goal is coming. Trincão. Ooh, that's poor from Trincão. What was the keeper doing? He did make up for it with the save. It was a little bit down the middle, but he did make up with it for the save. For it. Semedo. Vitinha. Yeah, Mo, he found himself going back to Portugal. Trincão we're talking about. I was happy to see that too because he looked like such a great talent, and then that move to Barca just did not work. The move to Wolves, but then at Sporting he's been great. Whew. Trincão is the most Australian-looking Portuguese. It's true. Bernardo Silva on for João Neves. Lots of subs here from Portugal. Is that all of them now? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, they have one more, but they cannot. I don't think that they can. Oh no, they made 2 at halftime. Okay, so they should be able to make their final sub. Oh, Bruno, that's a terrible touch. Trincão, overlapping run. Ay. Bruno can't get to it. Not a great pass. Bernardo. Wide to Conceição. Conceição, not a great first touch. He could have played Ronaldo through there. Semedo. Nelson Semedo down the right. Inside to Conceição. Oh, Shomurodov almost got a goal there. Adrian, top of your head, what players could be the leader for Portugal? You mean like after Ronaldo has moved on and they need a new captain? To me, the most obvious one is probably Bruno Fernandes right now. And then you're looking at someone like Ruben Dias. No, right now, well, probably. Okay, then you have to put Ronaldo in there. And yeah, those other guys. $12 minutes remaining. The game has certainly slowed down. Would love to see another Portugal goal, though. Come on now. Spectacle Pikachu Bruno irritates me with how animated he gets with the refs. I get that. I understand that. Yes, I'm on. My parents are Portuguese. Trincon, good turn. Nelson Semedo has Conceição to his right. Vitinha. Ball over the top. Oh, Conceição can't get there. Uzbekistan to counter. No. Dealt with by Ruben Dias. Vitinha. Bernardo. I guess Bernardo would be another one that you would consider one of the leaders too. If we're talking captains. Ronaldo dropping deep. Love to see that. Like to see that out of him. Bernardo inside to Bruno. Bruno, another misplaced pass. Yo, Adrian and Rabona TV fans, how we doing today? We're doing well. We're doing very well. Ronaldo finally up and running. Yeah, he's doing well. Epical one. Adrian, nice low cortisol game to watch. Yeah, for sure. Until tomorrow when it's Canada against Switzerland. I do not want second place for Canada. That means they'll probably play Mexico on the 28th. I believe in Mexico. And Mexico's defensive record is just too good right now. How old is Bernardo? Isn't he like 32, 33, something like that? He is. He's 31. Oh, Bernardo, you seem so much older for some reason. Not so much. I mean, I literally said 1 or 2 years older, but he certainly seems older than that. Rafael Leão's coming on. Vitinha coming off. As a Mexican fan, you'd not like to see Mexico versus Canada. But yeah, I wouldn't. I would be nervous of the result against Mexico, but I know that Canada could hang. They could hang with Mexico. But Mexico's record, playing at home, they don't concede much. It would be tough. It would be very tough. Probably be a really good game, though. Leon with a bit of space to run, and he gets right past the defender. That's what he... Oh, and then he messes up the touch. That is the duality of Rafael Leon right now, isn't it? That was a perfect encapsulation of him. Gets past the defender, blows by him with space, and then he messes up the second touch. Bruno goes for it from distance. Saved by the keeper. Won by Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leão down the left. Goes past the defender again. Pretty good start. Two take-ons succeeded out of 2. No, Kieran. Canadians don't live in the winter all year. It gets pretty winter, very, very cold here where I live, but also extremely hot and humid. Not right now, thank goodness. Only 25 degrees Celsius here right now. Ronaldo down by the ad boards. It was offside though, I believe. Uzbekistan. The commentator just said, watch What? Oh, I thought he was saying Uzbekistan play Colombia next. Like, dude, we just saw that game. We just saw it. It's 28 degrees there, Zach. Yeah, it's not that bad today. Here, 25 is not that bad. I'm sure we have some heat coming in July. Look at that. Next Monday, it's going to be 30. Rafael Leão. Oh. Frincon playing through the middle behind Ronaldo. Couldn't get that pass off to him. Do you think a third place team is coming from this group? Potentially DR Congo. I could see DR Congo beating Uzbekistan and then 4 points. They'll probably be through. Oh, Semedo played in behind. Ronaldo's right there for his third. Doesn't get it. Rafael Leão. Goal. Gorgeous strike. 5-0. Great strike from Rafael Leão. I really thought that was going over. Really thought that was going over with the way he hit that. He hit that too well for a relatively open goal. Nice attack there from Portugal, though. Semedo didn't get it all the way across to Ronaldo, but Rafael Leão following up. Rafael Lemeo. Semedo, that was well timed. What a hit. You didn't have to hit it that well. You didn't have to hit it that well, Rafael Leão. Keeper didn't even bother. Oh my God, what a strike. What a strike. Hoo-wee. Okay, guys, who are you starting? Rafael Leão or João Felix? Who do you want to see against Colombia? Should I watch England versus Ghana? Do Ghana have any real chance? Do they have a real chance? Probably not. But maybe. Maybe. I mean, they're not going to beat England, I don't think. They can frustrate England, but I don't think they're beating England. You must be seeing the goal in chat before you see it. No. No, my stream's ahead of everyone, I think. I'm just not one to go crazy for a 5-0 goal, you know? For a 5-0 against Uzbekistan. Gonna use England to sleep off some jet lag. Chico Conceição. Through to Semedo. Semedo. Cross over Ronaldo. Over Ronaldo, even with his ability to leap. Conceição. Cutting inside. Conceição. Semedo got in his way. Bernardo Silva. Nice touch inside. Nuno Mendes. Bruno. No. Trincão. Ora, how are you? Hey, you made it. Soliloquium says, Felix, for me, have the winger impact when the game grows old isn't the worst tactic. Yeah. It's not bad. Uzbekistan, can they get one? Give them one. Shomurodov. Get in the box now, Shomurodov. No. He says no. Ooh, nearly Ronaldo. Nearly stole that one. Understandable, Aura. Foul. Uzbekistan have a free kick. Can they get one late here? Here we go. No, did Uzbekistan only have one strike at goal? I think they've had a couple. They've had 7 attempts and 2 saves from Diogo Costa. Okay. Vicky News, a lot of it I think is Portugal being very strong, especially when playing against an Uzbekistan whose tactics were maybe a little too naive, if you want to put it that way, from Cannavaro. For example, their defense played a little bit higher up than I expected them to, which meant that Portugal could transition fairly well, and they didn't do a good job of tracking the runners in the box either. Also, Nuno Mendes' goal was just a nice one. Ronaldo's first 2 goals, well, only 2 goals, were both pretty nice. Oh! Trincão almost. The Australian Portuguese. Do you think Portugal can stop Luis Diaz next game? They should be capable of it, but whether they do it, I don't know. It's going to be Cancelo out there. He's going to need a lot of help from João Neves to sort of drop back and help him to sort of double up on Luis Diaz. But yeah, Vicky, it's Portugal being strong and Uzbekistan not very good. Not very good, for sure. Set up poorly defensively, and not a lot of quality going forward. Rafael Leão, you can count on him to retaliate. Punched that Chilean dude and got a red card. Then he shoves over the Uzbeki guy. Ruben Dias. Conceição. Ooh, nearly threaded that to Samedo for the 6th. You feel like Argentina could do it, Kieran? I mean, from the performances we've seen so far, it's certainly feasible. Oh, very well done between Nuno Mendes and Rafael Leão. To Ronaldo for his... No! He missed it. He missed it. Oh. That's twice from Nuno Mendes to Ronaldo, and he can't get the finish. Close. And that's the game. That's the game. No Ronaldo hat trick, but a 5-0 win for Portugal. That's pretty damn good. You can't complain from that. 2 from Ronaldo, 1 own goal, 1 from Nuno Mendes, 1 from Rafael Leão. Portugal needs to play like this every game, says Matthew. Man, that was so close. So close to getting the 6th and Ronaldo's 3rd. That would have been fun. That would have been fun. So in the end, it was much more comfortable than I had feared. I feared that this was going to be a trap game, but the level of Uzbekistan, much worse than I thought. I mean, Canada beat them 2-0 relatively comfortably in a friendly where they were making tons of changes. But friendlies are friendlies, right? Like New Zealand lost to Haiti 4-0 prior to the tournament. There's all sorts of results like that. So it's good to see that Portugal actually showed up and dealt with them as they should. Cannavaro, the perfect guy to have in charge of Uzbekistan if you want them to flop horribly. It's too bad. It's too bad. I thought that Uzbekistan was going to be better. Kusanov. Not a happy boy. That's tough. But they play against DR Congo next, so there's an opportunity for them to do something, but you got to feel like DR Congo will be the stronger side there. This match against Colombia with DR Congo is going to be interesting to see if they adopt a similar sort of tactic to try and plug up the box, but I don't know that Colombia will fall for it and try to cross all the time. They'll try to be more direct with their wingers, such as Luis Diaz. We shall see. Are Uzbekistan out? That's 2 losses. They should be out, yeah. I mean, not 100%, because if they beat, depending what happens with DR Congo and Colombia, but let's say DR Congo lose to Colombia, and then Uzbekistan beat DR Congo, then they could have a chance still being on 3 points in 3rd. But who knows? We shall see. We shall see. Harry Fernandez, I told you I had a good feeling. Mia, thank you for the thumbs up for 10 jewels. What are these jewels? Thank you for sending the jewels, though, guys. I appreciate the jewels. So tomorrow, just a reminder, tomorrow we will be doing Canada versus Switzerland. If Canada get a draw or better, they are finishing in 1st, which is huge because then they get to play at least the next match at home in Vancouver, which would be massive for them, right? Otherwise, if Canada gets 2nd, I am fairly certain they are playing against Mexico in Mexico on June 28th, which would be rough, which would be much more rough than playing at home against a 3rd place team on like July 3rd or something like that. So they'd have more time to rest. But we'll see. Tomorrow's going to be fun. I'll get all the decorations out. Canada, Switzerland, the matchup that everyone's been looking forward to in this World Cup. Everyone's been looking forward to it. Okay, guys. I want to thank you for watching this with me. This has been fun. Portugal get the win. Ronaldo's back to scoring. And a big thank you to Zach, Prince Brandon, and Matthew Diaz. Guys, I will see you tomorrow. Have yourself a lovely rest of the day. Take care.